So these are not exactly the very first words I spoke today, but I was most of the time in silence and solitude, hermit mode, and I was meditating, and the ocean spirit was coming through. And I think a few days earlier of this week as well, I had this imagery and this idea of the ocean, and it wants to speak, it wants to give you a message. Here I am with you, and while I was collecting the cards and picking some up for you, at first I thought I was a little bit, I felt a little bit irritated because it was a lot of what I thought was like a transformation, but then I remembered the imagery I was channeling, I was given today in the meditation, and it was, and I'm seeing 111, because I'm very conscious, and I really want to give you the message you need to have, and what really wants to come through for you. And as I grow through this work, although I wouldn't say it's work, it's joy, I feel a lot of bliss when I'm doing these kind of readings, and I feel so much gratitude to do that. And yeah, I have prepared the cards and a little bit salt water, yeah, a little bit of decoration, the imaginary I think will be really, because there's something about being uplifted, will be manifested, maybe the veil will be lifted more. When I was picking the cards, I already see them. All the cards I will choose on camera. But as by now I'm looking at these cards, it felt heavy, stormy and rainy, and thinking about the last months, it maybe was like that. And this reading is set with this intention to, as we did before, a little calm breeze, but to really transmute and to give you that kind of appreciation. Coming back to the imagery I received while I was meditating before I was preparing the pick a card reading today. It was a imagery sorry, where I received it. It was like a whirl, or like a water whirl, and it was in a not in a cave, it was like an open cave, but there was a lot of energy coming up, and it was like it was all splashed out like the geysers in Iceland. So there's energy that is given to help you to overcome any kind of obstacles, challenges, and some of the saltwater phase, not directly phase dolphin spirit, but there's some like the fae are for the earth. There's some magical beings of the ocean who wants to maybe compliment you, to give you that kind of helping you with your direction in life. It can be that that the pearl spirit, the spirit of pearls, as a gift, that you will receive some gift throughout the reading, or you will be reminded with some of imaginary. So imaginary is today the topic, and I've seen 444. The angels are with you, and they will give you that yeah, something will come through, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. I said it that we all will journey and traveling in a rose of golden light, protected, and I hope you enjoy. See you in your pile. So these are your 3 piles. We have here pile number 3, pile number 1, pile number 2. No, that's not the piles, but we can do it today. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Not that I could count. 3, 1, and 2. So we do something different today. So yeah, you can pause the video if you like and just relax for a moment, inhale and exhale, and come to the point of your center and ask your higher self which one could be perfect for you, give you the right message today. So, pile number 1, I'm so happy. I'm really happy and looking forward to your reading. We have the 3 of Swords. While I was designing the card or was drawing the card, there was that idea of being hopeless romantic or being in love or seeing something beautiful or special in someone else and not knowing if that could be reciprocated, if you would being successful. And as it is in life, sometimes you have to just follow what God has given us and giving us the grace with. And I have to say, the whole 3 piles today are so interestingly different. And what I'm feeling with your pile is when I was starting the video, there was a huge amount of ball of light. The sunlight was coming out, and yeah, and as I designed or I illustrated this card, it was like seeing someone for its beauty, and at the same time not knowing if their own perception will be met or will be valued. And what now comes to my mind is that you have to value it by yourself first. You have to value that this feeling, it's for you. And I'm directed to Venus, the Venus energy, the star pattern of the almighty love, the love of all. And what I'm getting as well as All of Me from John Legend, a well-known song. And we have here Archangel Muriel, who's really well connected and for the empath here, and with Primrose. Some of you will know a character in Hunger Games, the sister of Katniss, Primrose. And I'm feeling with the 3 of Swords, it's more, I didn't really want to like, there's always, when I was drawing that picture, there's always that momentum, as you can see here. She's looking really brightly in the future. I'm hearing futuristic, and when I was starting the reading with you, I had a really warm feeling, a kind feeling, a fresh feeling, a new feeling. And there's that saying sometimes you have, when you break your heart, let it break. But with you, I have the feeling it's like more so going into the unknown. And I'm seeing 9/11, what reminds me of the hotline for emergency, the emergency hotline in the US. And now I'm hearing it's a very old song. When your heart stops beating, I'll be there when your heart stops beating. Do you know that? It's like so kind. Maybe some of you are one of those who appreciates emo music or alternative music. We have here the city Harbin. I think it's in China. Yes. So this is your card, but I'm feeling, and I want to summarize that looking at the Three of Swords. There's something that's catchier. When I'm thinking of Primrose, it's like she was saved by Katniss, not going into the Hunger Games, and what I'm feeling now is like, and I'm feeling like at my head there's something like on the right side, like pressure, and it's like you have, it's gone well. You didn't have to go through that, because maybe there was someone who is older than you. Maybe you were the younger sibling, or the someone who was, you could say, appreciated by life. But what I'm feeling with the perception, and I'm feeling like there's something, or maybe there was a situation that was unresolved, and it was like it didn't leave you at all. It was like we were just traveling by 11:11, so there was a synchronicity that didn't leave you. And maybe you felt before where we because with Archangel Mariel, I'm seeing like you having an apathic nature, and it could be the very first time you have felt something. You have felt something so bluntly direct in your heart, and it felt like a threat to open up, to be vulnerable with yourself. And I have to say, before I was preparing right directly, I was really calm. And then when I was filming, I was like, okay, how can I do that? How can I manage the camera so it looks good, or it feels good? And then I was like, because always the sun comes out when I'm doing a reading. And what I'm seeing here is like the want to feel protected, but at the same time to be to go courageously your way, your pathway, and know that it's all done, it's all figured out by the divine. And there's definitely, I'm feeling a connection with you, but it's lighthearted. We have here this Three of Swords. What I'm feeling is like, actually it could have been the possibility to grow about something, or to grow about coming from abandonment to abundance. This is what I'm hearing. I mean, these could a lot of being heavy energies, but it's like an heart space activation, an expansion of your heart with a green color. And it's interesting because he is looking at her as well, and you could both of them looking as children, at their soul. And here we have like the avatars, and she's like not looking at all. He's like looking at him. Maybe he has closed his eyes or looking down, and she's like, she has an awareness of him. That could you imagine? And I'm hearing, I'm proud to you, but when I'm hearing I'm proud to you, it's more like maybe too much being affectionate. I feel like it's like a subtle note that's lingering, or that's there. And it's like when you're in the ocean and you're hearing and you're doing your thing and you have done it. It could be that the Three of Swords are meant to be like re-evaluating your life. And this sometimes can be really hard, because when you do that, when you know that you have, you could look at all of your struggles. And I was hearing before a blank canvas. So, and I'm seeing now her pinkish hair. It's interesting because he has pink hair as well. It's more bluish, both. But I'm feeling there is an equality. There is something, a lot of going on behind, but I'm feeling a good feeling. It's like something, a lighter feeling that is coming through and that wants to be shared, that wants to be... I'm hearing something was, you were safe from something that was, that wanted to diminish that light or that lighter feeling. And one of them, if it's a woman or a man, I want more say when I'm diving into the energies. One of those both energies, the masculine or the feminine energy. Give me a moment to get the message right. Oh, yeah. I said it sometimes because as an artist, and what I have seen collectively is that and even if you are not doing concrete art, there's cycles. So sometimes people are, yes, it's highlighted. Sometimes people are high up and they're doing their thing, greatly successful, and it's like the life phases. There's always an up and down, like the highs and lows. And I have a feeling that a group of people in your work field or someone around you could, or in the astral realms, try to, yeah, I'm hearing diminish. Not directly destroyed, but diminishing the light. It's like wavering. But I have a feeling like when I'm getting the message, you being in the ocean, and as we are all in the ocean of consciousness and the ocean of love, is that you can have a lot, because what I'm feeling is like being nervous, I'm hearing we are kind of the opposite, but I'm feeling nothing is wasted. It's like we are kind of the opposite, and being nervous about if all of that feeling, because there's someone or something, it could be something, maybe like a hobby or so, that has directly splashed this beautiful, it's like it has given you the strength, or it has given you or the person has given you the strength to overcome anything. And I think that if that is the case with you, it's interesting, because when I was getting the message, I was really like, so is it my energy or is it from the collective? And I was really like, okay. But then I was like guided to do that reading with the cards I have prepared. And what I'm feeling now is that we are all in this together, and sometimes we have to go a walk together, a path together, including someone else. And the imaginary I was getting with you it was really beautiful, like little beautiful mermaid boy or mermaid girl, or and like traveling through the ocean, and like so pure, like really beautiful, kind of way, really young, really soft-hearted. And then it's like there's this, and that was where I was like pausing for a minute, because it could be a masculine or a feminine, but there's something that is so strong that it could like deplete anything that has ever tried to destroy you. Or I'm hearing fainting, maybe some of you have fainted, or mess with your health or something like. And this thing or this person, that feeling, there's a connection. And it's the same way you are connected. You are feeling yourself, your connection with the ocean even more, even higher, even right, yeah. I want to say right in front of you, but what I'm feeling like is like that someone behind your back. You can always Archangel Michael ask to help you and to cut cords and to sit down, go into meditation, whenever you feel quiet or you have your own little sweet time with yourself, and ask him, and even if it's just in the city or you are conquering the everyday life, just silently asking him, helping you, can help you to provide it, because he's really strong and you can trust with that he will help you out. Yes, I will now dive deeper into your cards. This was the very first message, and I have to say again, it's so beautiful that I could share them for you, or that I can, read for you, because it's an honor and I want to appreciate that. So we have Infinite Creative card. This is a card who has come recently a lot of times. So there's something about creativity, connections, you could say true love, but as well as mastering or perfecting something, like, not more so, the main topic is like connecting with true love, one love. And when I'm connecting that to the Three of Swords and seeing that together, I have a feeling that when you that everything that makes you, that made you feel small, belittled you, is now has given its own way. It's like, okay, you were there, but you can now go. And I've heard something. It was in another tarot reading, but I'm now redirected to it. It was when someone said that you should. I was irritating by my own belly. You should eat something. Maybe you as well should eat something. Great. And I'm seeing 222. So I was redirected by that. Now it's gone. The message was gone. And I was thinking about giving it directly. So again, coming back to the reading, we have the Three of Swords and we have Infinite Creative Love. I'm feeling like, and that's like that. There's something coming up, and then it's like a wave. I'm seeing, okay, so you're in the ocean, and we were talking about Primrose and how she was saved by Katniss, and you're thinking about redirecting to something, and maybe reconsidering. It's like when you have to reconsider something or someone who was traveling with you in the past, but it's like there's the light on you and in you, and now it's like you have to it's less judgment, it's more like discernment, that you I'm hearing advancement in your own skill to actually know yourself and be self-confident in your own perception. And we have Infinite Creative Love. It's like surprisingly not knowing before what I was saying about what I was hearing about the tarot. It's so interesting. So we have here another cards. We have the King of Swords, and it could be as well that if you go to I'm hearing what was really mine. And I'm hearing it was here for you all the time. But your energies had to be redirected, had to be given the full amount of space that it has needed, especially like caring about your body's needs, your soul needs, your mental, your spiritually. I have a feeling that, and this was the light feeling that I had before, was that you are now ready to really fulfill the beautiful person, the beautiful spirit that is in you, that fills your spirit, and doing all these kind of things that really are helping you to be. It's like you have gone through and I was thinking about that this message was coming through, but it didn't feel like, because I didn't feel that you are going through a transformation. I think you have already done that, And it's like someone could as well help you out. And when I see a circle, like this beautiful shell, and you were just like here traveling, and now it's time. It's like when the wave comes and you're standing on your surfboard and you're ready to jump, to yeah, someone or something has helped you along the way. We have infinite creative love, so this is actually really beautiful because there's also a message. There's a beautiful collective around you. I want to take out another, if there are any kind of persons are involved, like a wolf. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I've the star and this card, the Two of Pentacles, and here it stands lifting you up. How could that not be more synchronized? Because when we see that, and I'm feeling like you can be really self-confident, you can trust you can, when you feel the vibe is off with different or other, yeah, in different areas, occasions, events, trust your vibe, trust what you are getting. What I'm feeling here is the star, and now I want to directly connect it to the King of Swords we have here. So there's someone here who has helped you. It could be that there was a situation, I'm not feeling a tower moment, anything like this, but do you feel something was like breaking you or giving you the opportunity to, yeah, to break up, to make, it's like when you're sad, but the sadness, anger, it's like you feel broken. And we have here these shells, and they are always reminding me about kintsugi, about something that is broken, but you couldn't put it together, and you could, yeah, doing something else with it, and create something new, something beautiful, something bright, vibrant. Because sometimes I have that, I had that in my flat when I needed some, yeah, some healing crystal stones, and they were just breaking up, and but I needed more, so it was like it was falling down, and it was like they were deciding, okay, you need to, we will just separate. give us a moment. And I was a little bit, how would you say that, I was a bit unconscious. I was maybe I remember the word later. And do you know how beautiful these shells are? I love that color, and I'm feeling that, like the pastel tones with your soul. Your soul, it's like you didn't have to go a hard way just because of the sake of it. Because your purpose was the star, or that is the star. And that is what I'm feeling here, the light. Actually, the light. I'm feeling anxious thought. For some of you, it could be intrusive thoughts. And I want to say to you, because something about the sacral chakra, or the it could be as well important at these times that you work with Aphrodite, or to connect with foremost with all the things that really lights you up, to fulfill it. I'm feeling like I'm seeing the color pink, so you could work with the pink ray to and here as well as a star card. We have the number 17, 2, I'm seeing 29, 9, so the number 9 could be special as well. Yeah, the Hermit card. Okay, there's something with, here's the Hermit. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, someone who could be Aquarius, or Libra, or Gemini. So we have with the King of Swords the Sun and the air signs, as I said before. And we have the Hermit, and we have the number 9. Yes. It could be possible that at this time it's like protecting your crown chakra from any kind of entities who wants to intrude or want to. I think protection could be a regular protection routine could be really well for you, because I'm feeling like you have to maybe you are sensing when something is off really easily, and you have to not just calming down. I don't mean calming down. There's some things you can do when you want to calm down your nervous system. They are working light on a long term, and then at a short-term periods, like, or in the moment, exact moment, because sometimes you need or you have to be present to help you. Doing some pranayama, something like to calm you down, because I mean, okay, connecting, relating to the breath can be just observing how the breath is, doing nothing, changing nothing at all, gives you the all back. And we had that before, and the main message, all of me, was John Legend. And I'm feeling like you're really connected to God, Goddess, to the divine consciousness. We have the Three of Wands here as well. I want to reconnect to the Hermit again, because something with the chakras. It's like you are transforming, or you are going from the Three of Swords to Three of Wands with the help of the King of Swords. It could be that there was some distance with that person, but that was needed to go you through the transformation, but it was always infinitely, as it was divinely guided, but it was always, it's like coming to that moment of joy. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So coming from the Two of Pentacles, from the Three of Swords to Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, like this person or that thing has given you the I'm hearing the most needed flexibility and easiness to help you out with, to lift you up, to really, it's like being ready or being fulfilled by a substantial balance. I'm hearing an act of balance. And you have come from the Three of Swords to Three of Wands. Three of Wands is like, there's something, and here on the card, it's a little bit connected. And again, again, what is highlighted here is the Hermit mode. So being, it could be as well that for this part, it was really important to be in a state of where the energies could be recharged, and your own, because when I was talking about your light was diminished, or was tried to be diminished, it was like you have to be, or you was told to it's like going in a cave and being there for, and I'm seeing 333. So maybe some ascended masters or the angels, your guides, has really worked with you, had a really good spiritual workout. And we had the Three of Wands. Yeah. I have a feeling that you can now really enjoy your life in a way that it wasn't really before. It wasn't not really possible before, because there were some hindrances, or you looked at it like that with the Three of Wands. And when I was talking about the cave, I'm seeing here the plants. It's like the ocean is really protected, and it has protected you, your environment, your going into a bubble, into a bubble where you're really protected. The Three of Wands can as well talking about not doing decisions in a really, like, it's interesting because we have the King of Swords, and when I'm thinking of the Knight of Swords, he's really fast paced, but here I'm seeing here the King of Swords, a quality that has evolved in you or through another person, through circumstances. And it could as well that the circumstances wasn't right as it wasn't right before you stepped into that light. I'm hearing like you are now ready to be prepared for all what you want to do. And with the Three of Wands, it's like the Three of Swords it's like you have now 3 magic wands. And where do you want to travel? Where do you want to go? What is your next chapter? And as I'm saying that, the light is coming back. Why I was talking here, why it was like the unknowing, the hermit mode as well, like could be heavily wasted on your chest or on your shoulders. But now it's like, okay, I'm so I'm so comfortable with the there's no hindrance anymore. I'm so comfortable with the unknown that it has actually given me a sense for my voice, a sense for my speech, a sense for who I really am. Could be really as well that some of you wanted or have conquered where it's interesting because it's like it's a past energy. I don't really want to talk about that anymore because there were some maybe deceivers or people who were wanted to mess with your energy, but it's all cleaned up. It's not there anymore. But what I'm feeling with you, and I want to show you here the cards a bit higher so you can see the beautiful star, because you are the star. In this reading, you are the star. Not just in this reading, in your life. But there's something with your throat, something that it's interesting because I'm thinking about someone who really loves to make art or to sing, and then at the same time it's like that, oh, you can sing, that's beautiful, but it's like when someone's ambitious or it's like connected to what we all think about that, because singers can be really famous, or it's a really known and received talent. It's beautiful, but I have a feeling it can really heal you, and your journey itself was a healing in itself. And here we have the Hermit, so the divine feminine energy was healed as well. And can you see here, as she was looking up, and here we have the face where she was like jumped, she was like holding up by the divine. It's so, if I would meet you, I would be like, it's like for me it would be like I would going to a concert and I was like, oh, there's pile number 1, and I'm like, oh yes, they're so beautiful, they have come a long journey, and I'm now directed to winter time. And maybe your hermit mode was like being secluded or feeling secluded, because I have a picture of a really snowy white as well, the winter time, Christmas time could be as well. It's interesting because I think Aquarius is in February. Libra could be October as well. Is it October? Is it November? Yeah. I'm learning every day more about astrology, and it's so, if I would be at the concert, I would be like so astonished. I would be in awe of you because your light is shining, and I'm just like, oh, that's pile number 1. I really like, it's like a feeling of, there could be so much activity around you, but you would be like so calm from the inside because the divine has everything rearranged and you have transmuted everything. And this is how I will end your reading, is that the Three of Swords energy, what was in the beginning, has always been activated and has been were felt by you like you're the most graceful, graceful is the right word, the most beautiful experience you had. And when I'm linking up to the little mermaid or mermaid boy, it's like you're pure I don't want to say childish, more like pure-hearted and kindred soul and spirit, has evolved into that beautiful mature and personality that is really connected to his core sense, and is now provided a sense of, because I'm seeing with the Hermit a protection as well, and here with the Three of Wands. We have here in the Three of Wands, we have the different colors. And summarizing your reading, with the King of Swords, there were really some energies that was not really healthy and good for you, but you managed it, you organized yourself, and you let yourself organize by the divine. And I think this is really can be tough, because just like lying on the floor, just breathing, just concentrating in the moment. This is all what all the right, great, big retreats and workshops and are all about, but we are just it. We don't really need that. We are just, it's even more important to remember each of us, not just that we are valid. And I think through your journey you will, and if you share that, and maybe you are right about to share it with the, because I had the imaginary of the concert, if you have a talent like that, singing, music, writing, songwriting, do it. And with creative love, it's there, and it's there for a reason. So here is the star pile number 1, and I want to end the reading here. See you next time, and thank you for tuning in. A big hug and a huge wave of love. Stay oceanic. Bye. Pile number 2, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and I was feeling like I want to dive in. I want just to go deep, go with the flow, go with the wave, and just be directly held up by the storms, by the weather. And it's a really like, it's a really different energy to pile number 1, but it's not a but, it's a yes. Life is here. Life can be nasty. Life can be life can be like, if there is something to transmute, I'm here for it. I will go for it. I will be just the cook, and will you make a great meal, so, or the chef. So yes, we have here crystal stones, we have Scorpio energy, Archangel Jeremiel, Smoking Noir, we have human, and space is the place supplement. We have the numbers 2 and 47, as well as 4 and 7. It's up to 11. And we have quartz rose. What I'm feeling like is, please tune into love and connect. Maybe rose quartz will be really important for you at that time. Scorpio is for myself, I'm feeling like it's really connected to the like tourmaline as well, because for me Scorpios can do things like, when you look at Cancer or Pisces, Scorpios feel all of that, but there's like that distance or that possibility, or that manageability, if you would say that, that offering of the Scorpios, that they can be not that they would never distance from their emotions, they're feeling them, but they accurately can be for some. I don't want to be exclusivity to be like black and white and to say all Scorpios are like that, but I've come along some of them who were just like really could be proud to their logical side and as a strength, and as well, and using their vulnerability and empathic nature as a underlying sequence. So yeah, the Death card, there's something, as it says, death is standing for, and I'm connected. It's interesting because I'm today connected to emo alternative songs. What I was hearing when I was a teenager, where I was illustrating, and it's Death Cap for Cutie, but I think it's if you know OC California, I think wasn't it that one of the main characters liked that a lot. It's interesting that I'm like, maybe there's something like you transform out of your teenage years, or you're transforming something at the time you are looking and watching at this reading. It's like, I don't waste any kind of it. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling with the Scorpio energy. Like, there's nothing wasted in my life. I'm just like, it could be a little bit like lion, but lion energy is for me is like really like enjoying, not that Scorpios don't do that, but it's like more like, oh, here's the light. And Scorpionic can be more of the deeper side and sometimes darker or mysterious side, and being aware that they're not just like the light tones or the golden tones, but as well as the shadow sides. And as we have here, it's like being together and holding that. It's interesting because I was talking about how as well Scorpios can as well being really mature in their or in their empathic nature, or like balancing that empathic nature, not like Pisces, but it's more seen or more felt, but more with the logical side of them. And then we have here like balancing. It reminds me of balancing the hemispheres of your brain. What interestingly is that what could be directly directed to art, to creativity, to what you want to do. With you, I'm feeling it's interesting because what I'm getting with you, we have the Four of Cups. I thought some light energies would make go to, but here it's like the Death card is like, so we have heavy energies and we will transform it, so it's like a strong intent to do that. And we have Four of Cups. There's an advice, something like bathing in sunlight or bathing in the salt water directly could help you, and doing it as a daily ritual. With Panama, when it was more the crown, it was more like in the Asturians, like protecting and connecting to it, and it's more for you, for your body. It's important to cleanse and clear on a regular basis. And I mean not like the shower times that we do. I mean like really using the salt water, because there's something about the crystalline nature of it that clears that up. Your energy as well could clear something up as well, and that could be lying heavily on your shoulders. With the Four of Cups, I'm seeing that something will be given, or that is given to you. Or it's reminding me of the Four of Pentacles, but here it's more the emotional side. It could be that some of you are not really interested, or are not really sure if it's right for you. And what I'm thinking, you have to be aware not just to close your eyes, or maybe there's like from past experiences who were really heavily, and maybe there could be something like, and we are now going into something like having a traumatic experiences, and your nervous system is shutting off very easily. It's like when it's like I did that, when you just open up. I think Crystal Girl said that when she was talking, because she did a really great video on the topic of the North Lilith. Yeah, where the zodiac signs and Liliths are, the placements. And when she was talking there about the Scorpio, Lilith and Scorpio is it's like she did it really grateful, and she did it really pleasant. She did it really joyful, or like within a sense of ease. I received it as in a sense of ease. She was talking about like you will feel your feelings, but you will never let them know. So maybe there's a person. I will look at it. It's interesting because in Panama we had that as well. I will pick some extra cards. Oh wow! Woo! Okay, there's something waiting for you. Something big, something really. I'm hearing tolerable, if that is a word. With the Four of Cups, I'm seeing like the angels are working with you to get out of your shell or to get out of the situation. But I'm feeling more you have gone out of that. I'm looking at this picture, and do you know these pictures, like you can, and what I want to say, it's all changing about your perception. You could look at that like your arm is ending here, and this is like something else, something from your hair, but it's like your shoulder. So do you know these pictures where you are seeing this kind of, where you can see both things? I think you will have come across those pictures, maybe in school or on the internet. What I'm seeing here is that life hasn't to be that hard as it is perceived to be. It's okay to open up your soul to who you are with all of you are. It's like when you, with all of you got, where can I really be concrete with my energy? Where can I give myself in? And I'm connected to the heart chakra, so today's topic is all about heart activations. And we have the ocean. When we connect to the message of the ocean, I'm feeling like you have all what you have, because I'm seeing a picture, someone who wants to go to swim and wants to learn. I'm feeling as well that you can always ask someone else to help you and to provide you. Sorry. And I'm seeing 52 to provide you adds up to 7. I've heard as well, and this is coming to my mind now, is that some have like post-traumatic stress order by waking up. And we have here the number 5, who stands for change, effort, action, unneeded. And we had the number 2, which is connection with others, yes, and connection with love, about unity and coming into unity. There is something. So, yeah, we have the 10 of Swords, and this is it's the first time this card is showing up. And when we're talking about effort, it's like I have 2 versions of this card in my card deck, which I have illustrated. Do you see her? It's interesting because when I was illustrating it, I was thinking about how it will come out and how it will come up and how would I read it. And now I'm reading it practical and seeing it. I'm feeling like your energy is saved. Your energy is not compromised with energies that were around you, that weren't really good for you, that were really soothing for you. And you did a lot of effort, because this card is talking about creating harmony, creating something or helping someone out, is talking about, because do you see here how she is it's like there's a lot of light around her, but she is as well in front of her, or it's like beside her, something or some darkness, and someone is indoctrinated with that darkness. But here with the heart, it could be someone who is connected to the heart space, and it's like she's doing, and that's why I'm linking up again to the moment where I was creating that card. It was like, how would I say, because I felt that energy was so heavy, but with your pie and with the death card, it's like, okay, it's heavy, yes. And what's now? I would just transform it. I've transformed it just through my perception. And I'm feeling there was a change of perception that helped you out. And the ocean, the consciousness of love, wants to highlight here, you're ready for the 5 of Cups. As I would say, you're ready to receive something. And I'm seeing 555. Or we're traveling through that, past that now. In that moment. And you have such a light energy. You have such a beautiful energy, and you deserve it. We have the 10 of Swords here. I mean, this is like, it's like, do you hear that saying when someone says, so I'm 60 or more and I'm going strong? It's like, when the camera is shaking, that's because I'm talking with my hands. I'm doing wild gestures. Yes, we have the Princess of Pentacles. And she's here, she is someone who has survived something, who has conquered something, who she made her a princess out of all of her achievements with the Pentacles card. And that is what I'm feeling about you, about your spirit, because you have with the Princess of Pentacles, if I'm reminded me right, it's like it's connected to Earth, Venus, and Taurus energy. And if you would have a yes or no question, it would be yes. And it's like, yes, it's like, yes, there was darkness, but coming from that moment, it's like, I'm just, and here you're seeing maybe through meditation or through just like, I'm not seeing like retreating completely for yourself. It's like, I'm closing my eyes, I'm going into a deep silence, into a deep meditation. And here we see shakingly beautiful, unshakable. You are unshakable. Through your experience, you have become unshakable, and that helped you to not just gain stamina, but as well to diminish everything that has I think it could be wild ride. It could be something that you experienced, but you were so calm throughout it. And what I want to say is, because you see here how she is like, not exhausted, it's like she really wants to help that person. She really wants to help them to do it. But what I'm seeing is like here, you're separate. It's like through expansion of your hemispheres, because when you doing shamanic drums, you use that. It's like this regular shamanic drums, and changing your frequency. Yes, that is what I'm directing. Was directed is like through frequency work, that like working through all these experiences, you've come into alignment. Come out of the duality, and you would be more like the Fae. You would more play with it, like the Fae. But there's a good. I was coming across a beautiful video about the Fae and how they are intrigued in this earth. And I could, if I research it again, and I can find it, I could link it. And someone of you is interested in that. I think it's in English. I'll look it up. And yes, there's a message with the 10 of Swords. What was that? Because some of you will be asking if it will be resolved. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups actually. Yeah. I'm hearing by chance. Okay. I'm connected to the moon. So there's something with being patient and waiting like the lunar phases and working with the natural cycles. Okay. Yes. There was some, okay, I'm given a scenario, circumstances, which is connected to the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. And then the Five of Cups. I want to say that your growth isn't related to the infinite or limitless nature you has already have done. Some of you could. It's like you've grown so much that you have, because you were traveling and you were overcoming that situation so fast that you would not say, oh, it's about my there is a message about holding a frequency in your not in your field, like with your brain, and you have decided peacefully to let it go, or to let it transmute by the divine. And this in itself was a really hard thing. And I'm seeing 111. Whoa. 1 hour, 1 minute, and 11 minutes. So you were guided as well. It's like when you say, okay, yeah, I did that, but I did it just because it was intuitively guided. But yeah, you did that, but you could choose to not do that. And with the Two of Swords, it's like, here you see the, because I have felt like some of you were like, with the situation, and the Two of Swords, like, she's closed her eyes. And I think I have a feeling like it was important, like, not to look back and not to appear with the Five of Pentacles. All of these cards, on these cards, when I was asking again, the eyes are all closed, and you were so, so concentrated on yourself. And I was getting the message by myself yesterday that I should be more joyful and connect to passion and to sensual, beautiful activities. And what I'm seeing for you is like you had, with the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling like there was materially, or in the 3D realm, in the present realm, it was heavy with the Ten of Swords, but you had the mental strength with the Queen of Wands. It's like you have such a warmth underneath it all. You were just able to do it. And we have the Five of Cups. What's interesting is it's like, because this card reminds me about the Eight of Cups, but it was supposed to be, or it is the Five of Cups, and it's like he's like looking at her, and it's like, hey, where are you going? I'm here, I'm always there. And do you see that here from the Ten of Swords? And then it's like she's like looking away, and it's like the Eight of Cups energy, where you leave something behind emotionally. But the Four of Cups for me is always that interpretation that, and I'm seeing 333, is that you are going your way, but it doesn't mean that you're going your way separate ways when there's a person. And I will now, because I was asking what could it be, it's like through your strength, it's now the time to enjoy and be happy and living your life. This is so easily said, but really evaluating, really like, okay, what do I want to do now? Because it's like when you have, you have healed your space, you have cut every toxic relationship, you have cleared your space, you have done the shadow work, but if you have just saged your room totally, like there's no energy, now it's like you have to be, and I said it before with the rose quartz, I'm feeling like you are now ready to, and the light is coming up stronger from the sun. And with the Princess of Pentacles, you are now, it's the time for you is really like a materialistic, in your home life, to really come into that Taurus Venusian energy, that beauty of life, that creativity, that joy. And with the Five of Cups, it's actually if it's a person, it's not gone, it's transmuted. With the Four of Cups, there's something coming up like the divine wants to give it to you. Yeah, I like that card. We have more cards for you. So what wants the divine give to you? And we have here, and I ask because it was connected to the Four of Cups, what it is, what the divine wants to give to you. And we have the World card, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, you could always say, yeah, that's in, but I'm seeing that what I was saying before, it's like, do you see it here again, that his eyes are just closed as hers, but he has it a little, yeah, a little bit open. And I'm feeling from the Knight of Cups that energy, that waterfall of energy. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's diving deep into that beautiful ocean. Yeah. What I was getting before with the imaginary, the image of someone, when I was asking about who would you be in the ocean and where would you, when I was giving you the message about it's okay to write yourself or ask for help from others, I was as well someone who wants to go in the ocean, but I was feeling as well that you have such a skill, you have such a skill set. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's in the world, there's something like everything will be open up, and maybe you don't see it, but when you see it, the journey, it's like you open yourself up, your heart, not just your heart, but you're seeing right in front of your eyes. And I mean, you see all the beauty of manifestation that it is given to you, and maybe the situation you're currently in will not be compared to what will come to you. And we have the World card. I'm seeing like not being really sure, or having that kind of a feeling to have that reassurance that it is all figured out, or it is it's like that someone will say, okay, now you can go to the ocean, it will be all right, but it is already, because it's in your nature. And there's something about connecting to your own, because it's like when I'm saying like you have come out of the Ten of Swords situation so easily, and you're doing it effortless. It's like recollecting your sense of self in a way where you are validating that I'm hearing highly there's something, it could be someone with a past life where someone was persecuted, not being open or to show that, because with the World card I was receiving as well the message. It was a huge expansion. It was like your strength, yes, that's the message. Your strength has provided the reassurance, but now it's time. It's like, yeah, you've done it and it's all done, and you did what the divine was calling you, you acted it out, and it's like now coming to that moment where you can just let it go, let it grow in front of your eyes. There were two another cards for you, and if you're asking about if it will move, yes, it will move. We have the Chariot card, and we have the pioneer of Asian design, philosophy, and methodologies. Verzeihung, sorry. Koei Sugiura. And so, if you consider Sugiura Koei a designer, others are not designers. And this comment means that, suggests that he is that designer. Sugiura Koei, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, was one of a kind, one of its own, and I'm seeing that with you, and it was highlighted here with the Queen of Wands. I think you should, at those moment of time with the ocean, or the message of the ocean for you could be as well that really connecting to your strength and who you really are, and in a daily routine to remind you how, like, recapitulating, like, I mean, Julia Cameron did that in her artist journey, where you every day in the morning write the morning pages, where you just or a gratitude list as well, where you can just say, I mean, not a gratitude list for that what is around you, but what is within you, for all of your skills, who you are, because you do it really, like, it's like nothing. It's like nothing. So there's another message for you, and I was like, I felt like that there was something left before I am finalizing your message. And we have the Ace of Wands, and it's really beautiful with the Ace of Wands because we have the Queen of Wands, but there's something like seeing yourself in a new light, where you just have started, where you just have, maybe it's a new hobby, or you will move to a new hometown, something, there's something in the beginning where I'm feeling like your creativity, your a new environment, or as well, like, you see yourself differently from that, yeah, from the moment of love. The moment you have stepped on was the moment you have changed everything just for yourself. And I'm seeing 111 again. So the Ace of Wands is talking about your own willpower. It's about talking about your chi, your energy, your the strength, your inspiration, your creativity, your sovereignty, your positive thinking, or directing your thinking into a positive state of mind. And it's like doing something new and taking a risk, and be ready to take a risk. And with the Ace of Wands, I'm getting like, and the Queen of Wands, it's so beautiful because it's like you're doing something new and actually registrating it. You have all the wands in your hand, so you can, everything you do. It could be a new chapter in your life as well. And with that quote and that link to Kohai Sugiura, I'm sorry, the pioneer, I'm seeing really a huge soul who wants to blend into this world and has incarnated into that to, in that moment of time, and with the Ten of Pentacles, to create something really long-lasting. And with the Chariot, I'm seeing like this transformation that you were placed in, or that has maybe recently, or was has long time come and has gone as well. So there is no time. Has afforded you with the possibility to move just in your own way, from your own state of mind, point of view. It's like you appreciate yourself again and again. And as well with the Queen of Wands or the Ace of Wands, we are connecting to the realm or the element of fire. And the sign is Aries, the lion, or beautiful feline, and the Sag, so Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Koi. Maybe there's a Koi. So the Ace of Wands, if you have a question, a yes or no question, then it's definitely a yes. We have Aries energy, what is interesting because Scorpio and Aries are both in Mars. And yeah, do you see that she has closed her eyes here? We have the Empress. I was asking about what that is. And it's about, because connecting to the Queen of Wands and the Empress, it is interesting, beautiful. I become much cooler. It's cooler, or slowly more calmer in the recognition. And this could be with your perception as well, recognizing who you really are, your strength. You are creating that Empress energy. As you perceive yourself as a man, a woman, or how you individuate yourself personally, I'm feeling a strong message with the Empress energy. And providing that, we have the World card and the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Slowly opening up about the fact that you are just like that strong power in yourself. And you have a strong sense of self-reliance established. Yeah, that's your message from the ocean. I'm so grateful and thankful that I could read for you. I adore you. And I will, eat. Something to eat is good. We had that with pile number 1 as well. Maybe something to cook or to food. I will eat something and then move further. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. It helped you, give you some boost of your self-confidence. And you're a great big soul, and I'm happy that you have come across my channel. If you liked, enjoyed, you can always comment below your experiences, and thank you. Bye. Pile number 3. I have to say something. So at first I have these crystals. I'm sorry for shaking if the camera shakes. Because I'm doing gestures with my hands, and then I'm connecting to the table. Yes, before I come into I was feeling an energy from and I wanted to provide some crystals for your amethyst, who will help you out, and I hope the energy will come through. We feel the salt water with a beautiful Himalayan salt. It's really good, pretty good. I use it regular, and it could be as well for you sometimes, but I'm feeling with you, we feel the card. It's the 10 of Wands, and with a quote from the song by Jerica Jameson, "Tell me your wonder, tell me your secrets." And you see her, she's lying there and she's like opening up her eyes, and she's like, it could be as well, when I was thinking, I'm connecting to your pile like in shock, or something like I would not directly say in heavy energy, but something that has, I'm hearing infiltrated. It was like coming into your energy, and you were just like, okay, what can I do? And but there's someone who wants to provide for you a safe space, or the divine, the ocean of love wants to provide you a safe space. And I've seen your cards already, and we will dive in. We have the amethyst here. Amethyst could be as well that you could connect to the goddess, to the feminine energy, what would provide you some soothing energy. Ask the goddess what could help you. And I'm really wearing an amethyst could really help you, and helping you slowing down and knowing that you're safe. I know it's not directly in protection, but we have the violent. Okay, when there's some violence, you can always clear it out. Please ask for help, and know that you will be given the messages that will provide you something that will help you. But as well, always consider to ask for help. When you need help, spread your I want to say spread your wings. There were 2 messages coming in, and it was like, there was a strong message provide yourself the help you need. And there's nothing wrong with it, to not just to ask for, but to provide yourself, to give you the stability to you need, even if it's something you would perceive before as something harsher, like when someone is really empathic and have to cut someone out, or to cut cords, to and I'm redirected to the violet ray, violet flame, where you can, and as I was talking about the amethyst, the violet flame can really as well can protect, but as well clear up. And I think it's interesting because with pile number 1 and pile number 2 it was different, but with you it's like both. You have just like energy clearing and as well as like protecting your crown, but you're spiritual, protecting yourself. And you're allowed to do that. You are allowed to use like to protect yourself with a pillar of light, and to you can imagine those pillar of lights around your entrance of your flat, apartment, home, house, wherever you're living, around your bed, wearing a black tourmaline, everything that is needed that will help you to create a safe space. Yeah. So with your cards, I think you would ask for a lover or as a person. We have that here, and as a message of the ocean, we have here the mermaid, the hanged mermaid. And as it is here illustrated, it is talking about it is saying all your dreams came true. And it could be that, not that you're in a shock, but it's like, okay, I have this great vision, or there's something you really want to do, but you're now in a position where it's like not moving as well. And what I'm seeing, like, it's sometimes the goddess or the divine will give you a situation where you cannot move at all, and so you will be moved. So the divine will act on it, will enter your life, and will just doing something for you, and will clearing up. So there could be a circle with the 10 of Wands as well, because it's the wands and not the swords, and I have to be careful not to misinterpret it here, because the wands is like feeling burned out, feeling that it's interesting because we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands, who are talking about, for me, it's like you have done it, you have created it, you have protected yourself. But with the 10 of Wands, it's like it was one step too much, one step further, or one step too close to the fire. And it's interesting because for your card decks, we have the 9 of Wands as well. And do you see here the man is it's like someone who's close to your heart. It could be a divine guide or a spirit, or someone is protecting you. And we have the 9 of Wands actually showing up for you. So there's something, and it could be just mentally, because I was connecting to the 10 of Swords more intensive than to the 9 of Cups. There's something with the 10. 10 is always talking about maintaining like the opposite. It's like maintaining a balance in a huge kind of transformation, where you are stretched by the universe, where you really have to there's nothing manageable anymore for you. It feels like that. But here again, we have someone who's, and we'll find it out, someone who wants to protect you or is protecting you. And this card is designed, at first it was like, and do you see her hands like with the light? It's like she's giving birth. When I was receiving this picture, it was like giving birth to something or someone with that beautiful pearl, but he's not so shown. You cannot really see him, because they're a pillar of greenish light. And it could be as well that a message from the ocean is you at this time is all of your ideas, creative abilities, and so it's good, and it's good if you just do it. Follow your intuition, and as well do it. I don't want to your own, because I have a feeling there's another energy. An energy, maybe it's coming in, but it's already, because with the Knight of Wands, someone who's really providing you. But I'm feeling like being connected. So feeling secluded, or oh, I love that so much. Here's a message. I will lay out the other cards, because it was like energy points who are coming up. I'm so sorry for shaking with the camera, but they were just energetic points you were coming across. It's like, okay, that's now, and it's like you have traveled a long road, a long path, and then there was like, it was not directly, it was clearing up your psyche, like doing something. I'm hearing doing something greater with your gifts. Maybe you are prepared. There's something, and I'm asking now, what is with pile number 3? Which is it? What is it? Where in the ocean are they? Okay, I'm seeing a picture of a mermaid who's on the land, and she's looking at the ocean. It's really classical mermaid thing, and there's that statue, I think it's in Denmark, living by the ocean side. There's something new coming up. Yeah, it could be like nothing has happened in your current reality, but it will be seen. Yeah, because I'm feeling with the 10 of Wands, there was some like maybe perceiving the now like a struggle, but it's not your perception. It's like, how can we handle all of that? And there's definitely a partner, someone who will entrust it or will be enriched. I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling, trust where you are guided to, what lights you up, what makes you higher and lighter. A strong feeling, connect with everything what is green. Oh man, this is like, yeah. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. And here on the Lovers card, I will show you the Lovers card and the Wheel of Fortune, but the Lovers were in reversed. Yeah, the Lovers are reversed and the Wheel of Fortune is. And here, do you see that? We have that theme of someone who is with some. When I was stepping into the energy, it was like heavy. That was the most heavily pile, I think. It was like, okay, they were just, it could be a decision or a choice. Maybe you want to, maybe you are a woman and you are deciding to get, become a new family member. I'm hearing spiritually protected. But then you, with the blue and turquoise color and the pink color, and we have seen it, it's like seeing the love right in front of your eyes, but there are all these circumstances. And we have, and I think this is good because we have not swords, we would have 10 of Wands. It's like developing a feeling of exhaustion of all of that. And it's like you have there are huge limits of the capacity or the stamina. And this is something that you cannot resolve by discipline. This is something that is resolved by there's someone who's helping you to concentrate in your favor and your fire. Definitely someone. It's like when you have decided, I'm a lone wolf. and I will just journey this life. But the divine in your soul says, actually there's someone or a partner you can team up with. And yeah, for some of you could be that, not for all of you. With the Lovers in reverse, I will just dive in. Oh wow, yes. I'm looking. So there's some, as I was introducing that energetic points, but I want to ask the cards, why is it in reverse? Why is the Lovers are in reverse here? Okay, I have two. Okay, it's interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe there was someone who wasn't really right for you, who was not in that Nine of Wands. Oh, yes, we have the Ten of Wands. And it's like being together with someone who's like, it's like your energetic field is drained or exhausted. Or someone was like, because we have the Hanged Mermaid and the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man can talking about like seeing it from a different perspective. With you, it was in pile number 2 where the perspective was really highlighted. But with you, I don't have that. I don't get that. With you, it's more like seeing that beautiful love. I have a feeling that you have it because I'm redirected to the pink energy, to the rose quartz and to the rose array and everything. You can do everything pink, Venusian energy, but we have the Lovers in reverse and we have here Judgment. And I have both versions, and in the original cards I was picking up for you, we have the Judgment, and I'm seeing 444, the Judgment card as well. But why are the Lovers in reverse? The Lovers are because someone, and these card, I will show you the other card, this is the other Judgment card. Here it's like fully being, yeah, you are able, you are provided. And here's the pink as well. But here Judgment, this is talking about directly, in that case, with your matter or with your circumstance, like directly depleted by an energy that was not for you good at all. From the beginning, we have the King of Swords who is talking about Aquarius, and the light is coming out. So there was someone in your energetic field, and it could be 3, 4, 5 years ago. I'm hearing arranged marriage, like something like, or maybe you thought someone was that would be good for you, and actually it wasn't really. Because when I'm seeing that, like that you had to be, and with the pink card, with the pink energy, I'm seeing like maybe someone was already introduced to you or will be introduced. With the Lovers at first, we have that saying Lovers at first sight, but it's like with that energy, it's like you couldn't move at all. But what's really good is we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's an energy who is for you, and the sun is coming up. I was like, will the sun come up for the pile? But this is like the strongest confirmation because I'm sitting, there's a window, like beside me. And yeah, the sun is coming out so strongly and it's giving you everything. And I'm seeing 33 and 24, both adds up to 6. So I'm hearing rearranged. So I'm hearing it's so good that it's all gone. And here on the opposite side, or yes, we have here, yes, it's colorful, as now it's gonna become colorful and bathing. Yeah, there's something with soothing yourself. And I'm connecting to Ter Soldier. There's a song, or it's in the, so the song from Ter Soldier is Water Your, no, it's Harvest Love, Harvest Your Love, and that is what I'm feeling. You were in a situation where you're harvesting your love, but the saying, I think it was in one of the Water Your Garden, and really, and what I'm feeling is like with the pillar, with the green pillar of light, yeah, you are allowed to, whoa. And what I'm saying again, you are allowed to grow in your own term. Slowly but surely, you are allowed to do that. I by myself, I have to learn that the hard way. The heart with an E and A and R. What really helped me was art, tatsächlich. Okay, that was German, actually. What really helped me was art, and art healed me. And as a former friend to me said that because art doesn't take something from you, or it's like it will always give you something, because it's so inner and correctly connected to you. So art therapy could be as well really good for you at that moment to because sometimes to connect to your feelings and to your emotions, sometimes it's so can be so difficult, whatever circumstances are. I know social presencing theater is something really would help me. In art therapy, I will link some. I will give you some. I will. So, make some notes, because especially social presence theater is something beautiful. It's totally complete the opposite as yoga is. It's like you're just following your impulses and you're just observing what your body will do. It's like you are lying on, there are some exercises like you are lying on the, and you can connect it to a collective. You can just lying on the ground, and then the task, quote unquote task, is given, and the life force will work through you. And this is so interesting, because this is what we mainly as human beings have to recognize, is that there's a life force that will give us the opportunity, that will help us, that will grow us, that will give us that erection, if that is the right word, to stabilize it. And I'm seeing with reaffirmation, do you see him? And he's now more seen, or he's now more, sorry for the sharp S, he's more, maybe something with a name with an S or so, but we have here, do you see him? And he has that violet, pinky, turquoisey color as well. And he is just like, he's nobody shown. He's like, But on the picture, we see the plants. And for me, the plants are really healing, soothing. Okay, I'm getting a message about not denying who you are and really show up as yourself. And it's connected to your complexion, skin complexion. I'm not, there's the spirit guide and who's saying, I will just beat off them right away if they just judge you one more time. It's like, they're really like, so do it again. It's like, yeah. And do you see it? It's interesting because he's like hugged here on the Nine of Wands, hugged by her. Warm, cozy, nurturing. But it doesn't look, it's like, so you don't really know who he could be. I'm getting a strong sense of feeling through all of that exhaustion. And when I'm with you, it's interesting because I'm not really directed to you personally, your personal, I'm not seeing your personal energy. And that's interesting because we have all that. And I think everything that provides you and give you some sense of, for yourself, for your strength, feeling yourself. So what I want to say, there's someone who really loves and adores you. Yes. And I'm connecting to the number 4. What's really beautiful is, because we were talking about creativity in the next card, so we have here the Judgment. There's something like you are called to let anything or anyone who judges you, and I'm connected to Venusian energy, who judges maybe your feminine energy, your true energy, to just recollect yourself, draw yourself from them, also withdraw them from them. And do you hear the siren of the car? That's definitely a confirmation. There's a spirit guide who's like, no. And do you hear the crown? And I'm hearing the crowning. I'm connecting to some of the oracle cards from Rebecca, who were illustrated by Daniel Noel. Rebecca Campbell, I think it was. We have both judgment cards. So it could be as well that 10 of Wands is a judgment, a heavy placed judgment on you. I wouldn't say it's connected to yourself. And and we have here Temperance card in reverse. So maybe there's a situation which, because Temperance is like, it's talking about having a sense of ease when it comes to life, the connection to the divine, and just let it be. As you can see her here I will show you it. When you see her, it's just like knowing. And I have a feeling that because it's in reverse, it's interesting. When Temperance is in reverse, so Temperance in MC 33 comes right before the Devil in the major arcana, because a Devil and the Tower showing up. And I'm feeling like that kind of exhaustion helps you to slow down. And when you have to slow down, you cannot go out. You have to go inside. And you are not able to move further with an energy or into an energetic field that would maybe, and I'm receiving confirmation because the sun is coming out so strongly. And we are here with the solar angels, so the solar power is really helping you. What you can do for yourself is to connect every day with the solar, with the solar energy, with the sun energy, and sitting down on the ground. It would be great if you sit down in the grass or lying with your belly on the grass and let all negativity through your navel point, let it all go out. And with your head in front as well, and just ask the earth. And you can, before you do that, just make a statement of protection, where you invite your guardian angels to expand the energetic field around you. A white pillar of light. Ask Archangel Michael, can you ask as well, or your guardian angels, your go-to positive, hearty goddess, divine helpers to protect you during that process. And then ask the earth to let everything through the navel out, and just be there and be in the presence and just do it. And connecting with the earth, especially the ground, just lying down on the grass, could be so frugal for you and could be so helpful. And to just, yes, and I'm getting a great confirmation. So Father Heaven saying, yes, this is something what you could do. It's more than grounding. It's more like really setting the intention, when I'm now in nature, I will coming back even healthier than before. And the whole situation is that, because I'm feeling like here, when I'm talking about how I illustrated, and I had that idea, that imaginary about being pregnant to receive something, is like you are definitely provided with something. And we have the Three of Pentacles, which is in itself a totally positive. I'm hearing like I don't want anymore, like in that, and I understand that. I really understand that. I experienced the last, you could say 5 years, a huge transformation, and I had to let go a relationship. It was around 2019. It was finalized, and Spirit was like, so I've come across a huge experiences where definitely were heavy, were more curated with heavy energies, but it was not all gone and faint. It helped me be the best possible version who I am, and helped me to be here. And I'm so grateful that I could do this. And last year I was by myself, I could just go to a park and just sitting down and doing the exact thing I was just recommending. So most of my experiences, and when I give you something, it helped me a lot. So lie down on the ground and just let it go. And when there's something like a heavier energy, a medical issue, you can always, like the medical medium, some of them may, he's a critic, or he has become a critical figure, but there's something about what he's giving to us, and you should not make someone else an authority about you. So this is a statement or a note to
some of the judgment about. I'm feeling like you could be a healer as well. Someone who could do really good things. And wow, yes, because I'm now connected to like raw vegan food. That's so beautiful. I love to eat. I love to, and my belly is like, yes, my stomach is like, yeah, please serve the next me. And it would definitely come. You could actually heal with food for some of you. Feeling like you have no capacity when you have to expand envelope. I don't want to say envelope. I want to evolve into something when you feel like you're so limited, you're restricted through your body, through what the circumstances seem to be like. And then you evolve into that beautiful, because we're coming in from that judgment card into that judgment, and we have two. And yeah, you create yourself so beautiful. So what I'm seeing is there, and we come now to the energetic points. It could be as well different choices or scenarios. I want to add something as well with the Three of Pentacles. I'm recollecting my thoughts if I have forgetting something or so, what I should have given to you. Focusing your energy and feeling like concentrating your energy, not from the others, just yourself. And I'm connected to the sacral and to the third eye and crown. I'm seeing like going out and looking at the horizon when the sun comes up and down could help you as well. Like giving a sense for that flow of nature, like for the cycles, like when the day starts, really being aware, okay, the day starts now, and then, okay, now's the time where I would just do my evening, and the sun is coming out so strong. I really want to appreciate you, because I'm totally grateful that you, that I can be present and in the present moment with you through that reading. And that's in a way that you can appreciate yourself even more fully, and trust where you're led. Because I'm feeling like I was given the when you have a feeling or an urge you want to in the near future, or you have that, like, you want to share something with others, you want to come, I'm hearing completion, but you want to not to compete, to do a collaboration, to work with someone who is really, I'm seeing that with the Three of Pentacles. It's funny because I wanted to introduce the cards and then I'm channeling just right away. And this could be as well for you, development of new skills. With the Hanged Mermaid, I'm seeing huge potential, a huge potential. I have a feeling that your energetic field was so depleted, but the whole ocean of love is here for you. Well, said it's like giving you some gifts, some like pearls, that in a metaphorical or direct way, some pearls, shells, something along the way that will give you enrichments, not just your mind, nourish your body, furthermore your skill set that can really help you to, because this is the time for it now, and it's totally, it's really important to fulfill and yourself and your soul mission. Not with that great logo, so I'm doing my soul mission, but just for yourself and the earth. It could be as well that you have a connection to the earth, because here with a fairy, and we have the two lovebirds. I'm hearing someone is coming to you straight away. We'll look into that. Yeah, the fae could be as well interesting for you. Don't be shy to ask for help. Positive fairies and elves. So we have the Fool, the first energetic station, you could say, the Fool, and the Ten of Swords. I have two different scenarios, two different versions. There are some of the cards where I wanted to what I'm feeling now is I had to take a sip of tea, and while I was drinking, I was feeling like it has all. I was shown my own journey and how it has finalized in a great mastered or orchestrated, beautiful. For you, it could be a beautiful event, but in a beautiful summary, in a beautiful finalization, is something that is really great and really starting, because the Fool is like the start on the major arcana. While you are traveling, you are traveling your soul with your soul, and you are now ready to do that. You're doing that in your own kind of way. And here, do you say it's like, I love you? And I don't know if which YouTube has something. We have here like a shell. This Ten of Swords is a beautiful, in that way beautiful, because it's like, yes, I know I'm lying on the ground. And as I said before, I was sitting just lying on the ground and feeling the earth pulling. And do you see she's crying, but she's smiling at the same time. And it's like connecting to the ocean. It's like the ocean wants you to give you a warm hug. Something that's really like, yeah, it's like when sometimes the wave comes, but sometimes it's like, it's so softy, like softly come around us. Because what I'm feeling from the Ten, there's a lot of stresses, and yeah, your body, it's like I'm feeling like somatic therapy, like or doing something with your body, really connecting. And now I'm on the beach, I'm just like doing because Qigong and yoga, it's great, but doing something like, what wants my body now, what is my nervous system guided to, and like just following where it wants, not a direct intention, because especially with Kundalini, where you just inform your body, you just structure your body, or Qigong as well, but sometimes you have just like that, making yourself air, and I'm hearing polluted air, and letting that go. Here's the Fool card, and right in the moment I'm thinking about it could create some new, because do you see the blackish, it's blackness, but I don't think it's, for me, it has interpretation of knowing that there's darkness and there's light. Here, do you see the light and the darkness, but being in that moment. And maybe she looks like, okay, I'm hearing stern, but it's not mean like mistrustful. It's like, and here I'm seeing some notes. Some of you could be really like doing some creative endeavors, like I have a feeling that some of the beautiful pure souls who you are artists, and I mean, we all are, but really in a professional way. And as I'm saying that as well, you always have to, when you, and I'm feeling that as well from the Hanged Mermaid card, what I have, handcrafting, when you're doing something with a high quality, you have to, and I was hearing that by a chef who I was, greatly and had the pleasure to talk with, and we were going on a long walks through the forest one time in space. He stated he sometimes has to just think like doing things in silence and taking the time for himself and just being in silence, because he's in that everyday routine and work. He's so surrounded by so many. It's like cooking is so action-based. It's like doing it on point, and free from all of that. It's like, it could be as possible as well that you have ended your career in a way, or you have concluded, and or studies. It's coming up as well. So the second energetic point is around a scenario, but I'm feeling more, we have the Eight of Cups and the Moon. There's something like, so at first we had the Ten of Swords lying down, and be ready and prepared to start a new soul purpose or soul mission as a missionary of your own soul and serving your soul, and connecting to Walt Whitman, leaves of grass. But we have here the Moon, And I'm hearing Hanbin. I don't know why. I'm connecting to Korea or Korean, but we have the 8 of Cups and the 18, the moon, so add up to 9, and I'm connecting instantly to the 9 of Wands. But with the 8 of Cups is like, it could be not forcing, but feeling like you have to go to experiencing something else and to experiencing something new. And we have the moon. I'm feeling with that trust here, just really highlighted, not to follow that path that has been followed. Follow that path that has been, follow your own direction, follow what you feel, and connect yourself, everything. It's like, because I'm feeling with you, it's more, and it's less action, also it's more connecting with what feels good. And feeling, I'm hearing an apprentice of life and what feeling, just like really feel into it with the moon card. But not just your body. We had at first that you're connecting to your body, and I'm feeling doing all these kinds of connecting workouts or connecting strategy comes to my mind, but it's more a intuitive, guided way, a feminine way, allows you to use your intuitive nature. And I'm feeling more, okay, I'm getting an image that maybe you were at first more on the practical side, but now you are guided to really act upon your intuitive sides. More Piscean, and we have Archangel Haniel here. I really adore that angel, but I think with all of the other archangels, it's interesting because although I really adore her and appreciate her presence, it's not that I have connected very often through the years, and I have a feeling that your current circumstance allows you to connect directly to your intuition. And I'm hearing really don't allow any kind of circumstances who wants to draw you into that energetic field or area where you have to be on the go-getter side. It's like to push through. No. I think you are leaving that or have left that. So the third energetic point is the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. I hope you can see those cards. Interestingly, your although the energy felt very heavy, I have to say there's the lightness, and you will leave any kind of tightness. So at first we have the 8 of Swords, which is talking about blockages, inner blockages, uncertainty, shyness, something that asks you to be patient. And this card is talking or giving the advice to be sovereign, to come really into indulge that moment where you can be sovereign in all cases. So some things, and it's interesting because we have here orange and here's like orange, some of you can help yourself, and I said it in the beginning of the reading, to provide yourself with help. There are some things you can help yourself with, and to again, use it, do it. There's a way, and there's an opening up. So with 8 of Swords, we have Jupiter in Twins, and I'm feeling like just interpreting the colors, it's like with the 7 of Pentacles, turning something into gold. You could use these 8 of Swords like, it's like there's some, like an appointment with destiny, where you're called to maybe take a step back, but really evaluating how strange you are in a way. The Seven of Pentacles is talking about being patient and having the trust and the faith. And as an energetic point, I'm feeling like it's like at first it was like lie down and take a seat in the grass, breathe, inhale and exhale. And then the other one, it's like your guidance. Wherever what you have to leave will leave, but trust your inner guidance. And that guidance will provide you an insight to something that you can actually do. And the Seven of Pentacles is astrology-wise is Saturn in Taurus. And the Seven of Pentacles in general, talking about that there's will come, and I'm hearing volume, something will expand, something will be, there's an elopement, maybe there's an elopement, some development. And with the Earth in Taurus of the Seven of Pentacles, there's something, manifestation take time. So there's that moment where you're just knowing that it's not just like, okay, it's like when someone says, okay, I will be a star, and at one moment of time it will happen, maybe not today, but it will, and it has to grow. And it's like that feeling of, and we had that here with the pregnancy, or with that there's an idea and a vision. And again, a message from the Ocean of Love is to trust that vision you have for yourself and your life. And maybe it's on the outside, it doesn't even look like that, but it has its abundance in you. The divine Goddess has given it to you, for not just for a reason. It has its own purpose, its own energy. You can always protect that. You can always ask your angels to help you to, by envisioning it, to enrich it with a positive energy. And I'm feeling that your whole own, and that your state of mind, feeling together with oneness. And I'm feeling like this is really, it's interesting, because at first I thought, whoa, that's an energy. It's like, whoa, that's actually, challenging. But going through a reading, it's like, there's lightness to you, and you have a lightness in your heart with it, or you will come towards it, and you will be perceived peacefully, but peacefully some will some will accompany your path peacefully and will give you the peace you. So there are two things that are really important for you, or as well as every human being, to know how you can provide yourself with energy, and as well as nurture yourself, love, give yourself, and I mean really like into your body, to that ray of pink light really coming into your, visualizing that and coming into your crown and filling your whole body, as well with a golden ray. You can ask, because this is something like you have to do it, because it's like when you brush your tooth, and I've learned that from a beautiful, beautiful woman. I'm so grateful that I could learn by her, and that she has given that outside. Yeah. What's important for you to give yourself that, to find that moment where you, every day even more, when you feel peace, joy, like when you're in gratitude list. But that, I don't want to be, if you feel heavy or so, I don't want to diminish your challenges. But at the same time, yes, it's hard. And this is a song which maybe you could hear it. It's from Jerica Jameson. Tell me your wonders, don't let me go. There's something in you that don't want to let go for a reason. That vision, that idea, that perception, that there's something individualized, and I have a feeling it's like an individualization of your pure sense in that vessel, in that human vessel, and that divine individualized expression that wants to come through. This is really abstract, but I hope it will give you some. I want to add another card to finalize your reading. Oh. So yes, we have the Magician, and I'm seeing 555. You are turning into 3 times 5. You're turning into the Magician, and this is so beautiful because do you see all the green here lining up? We have the Magician card, and 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. So definitely you will get out of the hole, get out of the depression. There's back Camilla as well. She's a yoga teacher. I will give you so much sources, but I don't think you don't need it. You will make it, just trust your intuition where you are guided to and where you're led to. It's a set of series. It's a Kriya, Kundalini Yoga Kriya, about how you can conquer depression. Adding up to your daily routine could be, you don't have to, it's just a hint. So if you feel drawn to it, use it. If don't, just let it go, because you're really here. It's like highlighted, do what feels right for you, being playful. And with the 3 of Wands, it's like you're not just a magician. It's really powerful. It's a powerful energy because we have the 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Magician. When I would start reading with that, I would just like, wow. Because with the Magician, you got it all. You can materialize and alchemize everything around you and within you. And with the 3 of Wands, you are asked to what do you really want to create now? What do you really want to? Sometimes it could be like small things, like a specific meal, like today I want to eat a fruit salad with strawberries, or making ice cream for yourself and the ingredients, and really coming into that point. But what I'm seeing is like you stepping out in the moment. You step into that, maybe coming out of the confronting yourself with your comfort zone, but confronting with everything that was not in the right order, disordered and it's like ordered for you in the right divine direction, in the right divine, I would not say direction, the right divine, order. Coming into that Magician energy and the 3 of Wands energy. 3 of Wands is actually talking about being your own navigator of life, doing it. And I'm seeing here's a highlight with the throat chakra, because or more so what I'm feeling with you is that focusing your energy and let silence be the silence to heal you. And this will give you the 10 of Cups moment, the moment where you are completely fulfilled. And sometimes you have to feel the void, or you feel feel yourself through all the confusion, narrowness, and feeling that void. And then this moment can come, and I'm feeling you could be right in front of the door, or just having that breakthrough moment where you just know, okay. And I'm feeling it's a slowly energy, but it is great advanced mastery, So the 3 of Wands as well are connected to Aries, Mars, and as well, it's like that observing. And this is what I'm getting. The final message for you is, and the message of the ocean is like, it's like that. And we had that with the imaginary of the mermaid just sitting and looking at the ocean and the horizon. It's like, first maybe you have observed how everything was depleted, maybe like everything was fallen but has washed away, but as well your scars and anxiety, and then you observe how you will rise like the sun and emotionally fulfilled, even better, even a better version of yourself. And not just in the knowing, in the advancement of your own strengths and skills. Yes, this is what I'm having for you, or what I'm feeling for you, and I am totally grateful that I could read for you. I'm feeling in if there's another message, but I don't. Yeah, that's the energy. Thank you that you have let me read for you, and I hope you enjoy. I wish you all the best. I wish you so much love, so much kindness, and know that you are protected. You can always ask the angels to help you, your guides, and let me know if that resonated, in which way it resonated, and you are welcome here on this earth, and thank you. Bye.